What's up, everybody? My name is Ron Empire, and welcome to my channel. Alright, so welcome back, everybody. Today, we're going to check out a game called Night is Coming. This game is a city survival game. It's got the Gord-like vibe to it, where you construct and build your city during the day and prepare for some night attacks. Let me see if I can read to you the Steam description here. Survival strategy game set in a world inspired by Slavic mythology and the nature of Eastern Europe. Build your settlement, protect its dwellers, and help them prepare for the coming darkness. So I actually had this game on my wish list for quite some time. I think they announced it a long time ago, and it was around the time also when I was playing Gord, and I was looking for a game that was similar to Gord at the time, and I was trying to recall what that game was, and it turns out the game that I was looking for was called Grimwood, and that had been discontinued because it was using a server, and it required like multiplayers to work together, and then they added in a blitz mode that was single player only, but it still required a server. But anyways, that other game was called Grimwood. And this one here had similar description in terms of city survival during the day and then defend yourself at night. I thought was really interesting. So this now recently got some development progress, and I think they hired some more people to actually get this going, because I actually thought this was a dead title for quite some time now. And it looks like they've updated their graphics too quite a bit. So this game is coming into early access first quarter 2025. There is a playtest running right now. It was featured on the Real-Time Strategy Steam Festival. All right, and I did request access, and I got into the playtest. So thankfully, let's go ahead and take a look at the settings here. So this game, let me look at the audio first and tell you. So this game actually has music, and the music that they're playing during the main menu, which you guys heard right before the stream started, is semi-copyright claim flagged. Well, I would say semi. It triggered a copyright claim flag because I tested it and uploaded it to YouTube. It's apparently using some Polish lullaby melody, and the person that's probably covering or creating the melody that the developers hired is doing a cover, and a cover generally creates copyright claim flags, even if the cover is original and the melody may be public domain. It's kind of like, Happy Birthday or Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. The lyrics is probably public domain, and everyone sings Happy Birthday all the time, but if you start singing Happy Birthday and doing some sort of professional song, and then somebody uploads it to YouTube and say, hey, this is my original Happy Birthday song cover, YouTube's probably going to record that and say, oh, we'll keep track of this, and then if somebody else ends up like doing Happy Birthday that's kind of similar to how you're singing it, they're going to start flagging it and saying, hey, you're ripping off some copyright music, which is not necessarily the case. But yeah, that's what's happening with the music at the start. The music during the gameplay itself, the loop music, is actually free of copyright claims. So anyways, just wanted to point that out. Developers, you might want to have a streamers mode here and disable the music that's in the main menu. All right, so here we've got some keyboard settings. Just gonna scroll through that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with some of the settings yet related to the keyboard, but I'm gonna leave it as default. This is the graphic setting. I disabled the full screen, got vertical sync on. This is my resolution here. I'm leaving this the way it is. I'll actually enable this. I don't know which one to use. Actually don't know which one to use. Sure, I guess I'll pick the last one. Very high? Just high is probably fine, right? Well, they said they disabled it when I do the high, so I guess I'll leave it then. That's what they recommend. Language, subtitle, I'll have it on. Weather, leave it unlimited. Show names of enhancements. Sure. So everything's on. Yeah, I think that's fine, right? And what does Ultra? Nope, Ultra still has no anti-alias. Huh, interesting. Well, alright, that's fine. I'll take it off then. Save. Changes will apply after reset. I think I have to restart. I think it meant restart. I'm gonna leave it alone. That's fine. Okay, well, so here, let me show you in the credits. It looks like they've hired somebody for the music. Wait, sound design? That's not the same, right? Nope, I guess they didn't hire anybody for music. They might be borrowing music from somewhere. I could have sworn there was like a music person listed here for that. Yeah, maybe it's licensed. So yeah, I'm skeptical of the music, so I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna turn on the tutorial. Let's do that. Okay, so in this mode, you can familiarize yourself with the basics of managing settlements and troops, recommended for new players. The tutorial is confirmed with a standard set of hotkeys. If you wish to reassign them, it is recommended to do so after completing the tutorial. Yep, okay. In this mode, only autosaves are available upon completing key task. Manual saves are disabled. Okay. Tutorial. And that kind of makes sense, right? Because disabling the hotkeys, because a lot of times these tutorials will say, hey, do this, and press this button, that button, and the tutorial's designed for those buttons only, and it doesn't account for your changes. And that could mess up the tutorial progress. And I know this kind of for a fact, because when I used to work at the game company that was bought out by EA, and then EA contracted me to make a tutorial, an online web-based tutorial of the game that I worked on. I actually took their information that was provided to me, and I created the tutorial based on whatever they gave me. And it literally had screenshots of keys, and I had put that in my tutorial, and I'm like, okay, well, it was literal screenshots in the tutorial, and I couldn't make those changes. So yeah, that could mess up the key bindings that people had. So I get that part. And I've made those mistakes too when I made my tutorials. Alright, so this one, what's going on here? Divide the jobs of attacking and protecting the settlements among different squads of warriors. Okay. Okay, so we are now in the game, or at least the tutorial. Let me see if I pause this, because the game does run while you're reading stuff. The lands are filled with darkness, great chief. People are fleeing into the forest to help to escape Velimir's evil minions. We must help the survivors fortify the settlement before it gets dark, for the terrible night is approaching. First, I would suggest looking around and making sure that that this territory is safe. Right. So, little feedback for the developers. Whenever you do these little tutorials or pop-ups where you read stuff, you should have auto pause. Always have auto pause, because by the time I'm finished reading all this stuff, time has already lapsed, and I've probably missed some key moments to actually gather stuff or whatever it is. Or some people, worse, might be slower than I am reading. But yeah, they may spend a lot of time reading stuff and looking around on the screen, and then time lapses. Next thing you know, you don't have enough time to do whatever. So that's important. Especially, too, if for someone like me who's streaming, right? That's why I always pause stuff, so I can actually talk to you guys. Use the WSAD keys to move keys, or move the cursor to the edge of the screen. Oh, no, it does work on the edges. Just one. Okay, I'm gonna hope that they add in an option to disable the edge panning. And the other thing, too, is that I noticed as an option I would like developers to add in is the game continuing to play in the background while I'm not in window focus, because if I click outside of this window or Alt Tab, the game completely pauses. No sound, no movement. It's just paused, I guess. Not even like in-game pause, but it just does not work at all. That's probably why you saw the glitch at the start of the stream where I just couldn't do a transition scene into the game, because the game just does not even register to my OBS. Alright, so, and then hold Shift key to speed up the camera. Okay. Scroll the mouse wheel to zoom in and zoom out. Okay. Hold the middle mouse wheel and move the cursor to rotate the camera. Click on the button N next to the minimap to return to the default state. Okay. So I think N is north. Nope. For some reason it clicks on settlers. That's bizarre, right? Oh, I think it meant not click, not hit the N key, but click on the icon. Okay, so click on the icon basically changes it back. Okay, that's fine. First I would suggest looking around to make sure the territory is safe. Okay, cool. The territory looks safe, right? Move the camera to the right. Alright. What's it say? Hold left mouse button and move the cursor over the minimap to move it. Okay. Scroll the wheel over the minimap, or use the plus and minus symbols to change the scaling. Okay. Use the home button next to the minimap to return to the center of the settlement. Use the home button. I think this one right here, right? There we go. Okay. And that's fine. Next. You can click on the road sign icon to configure which resources and objects will be displayed in the minimap. There's a road sign? This one, right? The eye icon means that the displaying is on. Okay. Click on the book icon to customize the status of objects and additional interface elements. Click on the book icon. Okay, this book icon. To customize the status of objects and additional interface elements. Okay. You can figure this out by yourself later. Alright, well, I'll figure that out later by myself. What is this? Alternative? I don't know what that means. Okay. I have no idea what some of this is. What is this? X don't show? And then something to show? Alright, well, I'm gonna figure that out later, it says. So, what is this? Hide workers on minimap and then show workers on minimap. So it wants us to hide and show something. There you go. Villagers have needs, the main of which is eating. Providing the settlement with food supplies is crucially important. Otherwise, people will die of starvation. There are many wild berries suitable for eating in the forest. They can serve as food supplies for now, so let's collect them. The villagers can perform many tasks. You need to tell them what to do. Let's send them to collect berries. Alright, so, berries. Click on the gathering button. Button with an image of an axe, pickaxe and an axe in the center panel at the bottom of the screen. Press X. Or press X, right? So the hotkey for that is X right here. Then select plants by clicking on the corresponding icon or by pressing the 4 key. Hold the left mouse button on the slider and move the mouse left or right to change the brush size. You can also do the plus and minus keys. Okay. Hold down the middle mouse button. Oh, for some reason it says 1 out of 3, but that advanced for some reason already. plants. And then where's the brush size? Oh, okay. Use the plus or minus to change the cursor size. Okay. And then hold the left mouse button and drag the brush over the berries to select resources for gathering. Yeah, you can leave only the icons. You can leave only the icons of the resources you want to select checked. Okay. You can leave only the icons of resources you want to select checked. Okay. So berries. Oh, I see. I see. So I don't have to do that one over there. Alright, well, let's get some berries. That's the only one, right? Okay. Close out of this. Close out of that. And then speed up the game time. And then collect 50 berries. Alright, I'll unpause. Let's take a look at the interface here. Name of the settlement. I didn't get to name it. But I think that doesn't matter since we're in the tutorial. Okay. Let's zoom in and look at these people here. Oh, they move really fast, huh? Got the little farthest frontier-like vibe here. People gathering berries at the start of the game. And then settlers and foundation-ish. Really don't like the edge panning. Is there an option to disable edge panning? I think I might have looked for that when I briefly tested this. Yeah. Definitely an option to disable edge panning. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. I hate edge panning, especially if you're playing Windows mode. It only works top and down, up and down, right? Unless I'm like really close to this. Alright, well, whatever. Continue. Alright, looks like this is a time of the day bar, right? Is that sunlight or is that darkness? I think that's sunset right here, right? I think that icon means sunset. That's my guess. And then until blood moon is 4 days. Okay. Let's speed this up. It wants me to speed it up to 8. Wow, it really does take forever to get berries, huh? Where are my resources? Winter preparation. Time until winter is 20 days. There's magic in the game. I have 0 campfires. Alright, so it auto-pause for some reason. Saving? Getting work done faster by changing priorities for urgent tasks. Man, this auto-save takes forever. It's not responding either. My window. The top left corner of my window says not responding. Oh, now it's fine. Great job. You should always make sure there's enough food in the settlement. I see the altar is guarded by a couple of warriors. Unlike ordinary settlers, they are under the personal command and don't do anything. Oh, let me slow this down. Under the personal command and don't do anything without a direct order. I suggest they scout the area to find new resources and make sure that no one is planning to attack the settlement. Okay, close. Click on the left mouse button to select one warrior. To deselect, left click on the ground or any other object. F1 or click the all troop icon in the lower right corner of the screen. Aha. Uh, to select all troops, hold down left mouse button and drag the cursor to select the warrior with frame. That works too. Okay. Select the warriors for the fastest group. Press Control 1 to create it. Note that the sword icon has appeared in the lower right corner. Control 1. Okay. Um. Okay. Note that the sword icon has appeared in the lower right corner for the newly created group. The icon displays on the displays the main type of warrior selected in the group. Click the icon or press 1 key to select the group of warriors that you've added to the group. You can assign groups by pressing Control key with keys 1 through 5. Okay. Select the warriors and then right click in the desired direction, the desired area to issue an order to move. Okay. Real time strategy ish. Okay. Are there any more berries? What is that? Send warriors to the specified area. Okay, the warriors have found copper ore deposit. It will be useful in the future for buildings construction. The sunset is almost here. Chief, we need to build some shelters for sleeping. People need to rest at night. Sleep is no less important than food. If people sleep on the ground, they won't get rested and may fall asleep during the day while working. By the way, we'd better place buildings next to the altar. This way it's easier to protect the settlement. Okay. Open the construction panel by clicking on the construction button in the image of the house in the center panel at the bottom of the screen, or by pressing C, select a straw shed and place it on the ground with the left mouse button. The green color in the blueprint means that you can build there. Build here. The red color means that there's some kind of obstacle. If a settler has a house, he'll be able to restore the energy spent on work. The better the house, the more efficiently the energy will be restored. Okay. Um. Wait. What? Hint. I don't see the. I can't even see the building option. There is no building here. Am I blind? There's nothing to build. What? It's broken. Yeah, see how this shows icons to build? I've got nothing. It's broken. Oh my god. Worst tutorial ever. Right? Well, I guess I gotta collect resources first. Oh, that's probably what it is. It probably said to collect the resources. And I might have skipped that first step of the hints. Gather button with the image of the pickaxe icon. Select wood. Or to collect logs, or plants to collect straws. Okay, straws. Where are the straws? Okay. And then we do the construction. Maybe it's not showing up because I need the resources first. Well, that's awful. Either that or is gated tutorial. That could be it. Like it won't show up until you do the next step of the tutorial. Which is a possibility. Or it's just one of those things where things don't show up unless you have the resources. But that wouldn't make sense, though, because how would you know what to build if you don't even know what resources you need, right? If that's the case, that's awful. The only thing I can think of is this is gated because of the tutorial. You literally have to follow the tutorial in order. Yeah, there's no other buttons here. It's kind of weird with that icon. Why would you... It looks like a sun, though. I mean, if they're trying to show that icon to be nighttime, then it should be like a moon or something. Or a circle with a moon and a thingy in it. Like a half moon inside a circle. Force vengeance, avenging layers. Okay. The movement of the troopers is a little bit too fast. I think they move really fast. Got that Against the Storm vibe here with the rain. Speed this up. Holy shit, gathering straws just to build a house is taking forever. Apparently the straws are first priority. I don't understand why they didn't get the wood earlier. Yeah, the thing that's really weird about this is they should be dividing up division of labor. Like there's no way to micromanage the villagers. Oh, here it is. Maybe there is. It didn't tell me to do that, so I don't want to click on it. Alright, what's interesting is they don't need to store it. So whatever they collect on the ground is available to us. Open the construction panel by clicking on the construction button image below. And it's highlighted now, right? At the bottom of the screen, or by pressing C, select a straw shed and place it on the ground with the left mouse button. The color green on the blueprint means that you can build it there with red. Yeah, we've already read that earlier. If a settler has a house, he'll be able to restore energy. Yeah, I read that earlier. Open the task priority or press the Z key to change the priorities. Settlers first perform tasks with priority 1 and then all other tasks in descending order. So 1 is the highest priority. In order to make construction a first priority, left mouse button on the word construction and click and drag it to the desired position. You can also click on the arrow next to the word to increase the priority of this type of work to maximum. If you hover over the word, the icon will appear on the right. By clicking on them, you can disable the selected type of work or all types of work except for the selected one. Settlers will ignore tasks with disabled priorities. Okay. This one. Okay, so now it shows up. Sure. Oh, it's using hex base. So this is kind of like the tribe must survive now, right? Oh yeah, this is very tribe must survive. Yeah. And that's exactly like tribe must survive, right? You gotta defend yourself at night. Night is coming. This tribe must survive. Okay, what about the priority thing they were talking about? Increase the construction priority? Oh, it wants me to build 5 tents. Okay. And then where was the construction priority? Where's it? Where was that construction priority thing? Z key. Open the task priority or Z key. Where's the task priority? I don't see the task priority. Oh, down here. Z key. Oh, it's this little button right here. And then it says increase the construction priority. Okay, there you go. I can just drag it. Alright, well I like the interface so far. Oh, that guy's just teleporting around. You see that? He's like building and teleporting around. What in the hell's that? That's so weird. Hopefully that gets fixed during the early access period. I think it's gonna be an early access, right? Pretty sure it's gonna be an early access sometime this year. Let me click on this just to see. Yep, it's early access. See how like everything paused when I clicked out of my window? Yeah, the whole teleporting all over the place. What they should have done is just have the guy stand in one spot and build it like against the storm and slowly show the animation. Janky. Now the survivors have a shelter to survive the night. I hope it will not be the last for us. By doing construction and gathering resources, we've awakened the forest creatures. This was unavoidable. Sounds like Against the Storm, right? The force is mad because we've awakened it. There's going to be a battle tonight, and we must survive. The tribe must survive. And we're gonna have nighttime phase, which is like what? The hostility of the force rises. Pay attention to the Force Vengeance bar. That's the Queen bar, right? In the upper right corner of the screen, when it fills up to 100, Force monsters will attack the settlement the next night. Every 100 points in this bar makes enemies' attacks more powerful. The bar fills up up a little each time you gather resources or kill forest creatures. Okay. Well, what's kind of weird is that if the vengeance bar is high and they attack us and then you kill the forest creatures, the bar fills up again. Right? So I don't know if they... It's like a perpetual spiral snowball effect, right? The vengeance bar gets mad, you get monsters attacking you, you kill the monsters, the bar fills up again. Well, duh. The bar fills up a little each time you gather resources or kill forest creatures. Select all warriors and send them to the specified area. Warriors automatically attack nearby enemies by selecting several warriors and giving the order to attack one enemy with the left mouse button will be more effective. Make sure none of them die. Wounded warriors have a health bar above their head. Okay. Dark shards fall from most enemies after they die. Okay, similar to diplomacy is not an option. To pick up a shard, you need to touch it with any allied unit. Yep, okay. The shards lie on the ground for several hours, after which they disappear. Okay, so they do disappear. Jesus. That's kind of... Kind of bad there. Where's my warriors? Click the Force of Vengeance and send... Okay, repel the enemies 3 times. And then collect the dark crystals. Looks like it's some mushroom. Yeah, I really enjoyed Gord, so I have this Gord vibe from this monsters attacking us. I gotta collect the shards. But yes, good morning, guys. Good morning, Grimshifter, Nick Blasta, Octopippo, Gab Kronos, Mad Admiral, Bagala, Headjill, Confidable, Gawa, Wazan, Shepin. Yep, thank you for hanging out, guys. There's many of you guys on today. Good afternoon. Alright, we got the crystals, right? Use the ability prayer. Where's that? And wait for dawn. How do I use the ability prayer? Select a warrior to view their abilities. Okay. The troop panel will appear at the bottom right. You'll see available orders under a warrior's name. There are warriors combat parameters on the right. And their abilities icons on the bottom line. Some of them may not be available until you reach a new level. If you enable an ability of a warrior in a party, it will be enabled for everyone who has it. Click left mouse button. Click left mouse button on an ability to use it, or right mouse button to toggle automatically. To toggle automatic use of a free ability. Prayer. No, there's no right click on this. The warrior recites a prayer for a short while, then receives an increase to regeneration and attack speed, as well as the ability to see invisible creatures. Invisible creatures? Enhancement duration's 2 hours. Well, it says something about if you enable an ability of a warrior in a party, it will enable for everyone who has it. For some reason, it didn't enable the other guy. Huh. Oh, I guess only one person prays? No. Weird, right? I have to select them individually. That did not work as intended here. If you enable an ability of a warrior in a party, it will be enabled for everyone who has it. Right? But when I clicked on it, it just bounced back and forth. Weird. Okay. The bestiary contains information about killed enemies. Some information will only be available after a certain number of victories over this enemy. Click the bestiary button with the image of a book in the lower central panel, or press the O to open the bestiary. Speed up time using the E key or the buttons on the top to make morning come faster. You may notice at night settlers usually sleep while warriors continue their duty. Okay, cool. You think that's maybe because of a group? I mean, I can collect the group option here. This is the one key. I have already grouped it. Oh, there we go. Alright, so that did now do everything all at once. That's weird, right? So I actually had to hit the hotkey group 1. Weird, right? Alright, well now that's working appropriately. Well, whatever. That's fine. Study the bestiary. Wait for morning. Where's that? O key. Now it's a timber fiend. Look at that. A small forest spirit found in woods and swamps. Cool. Wait for morning. Kill more enemies to unlock description. Ooh, cool. So it slowly populates over time. It's 3 out of 90. What 3 out of 90 mean? Oh, they're probably their hostility state or how difficult they are. So I just gotta wait till morning. The tribe must survive. What is this? The settlement spirit? Yeah, it's definitely like the tribe must survive, because the tribe must survive, it also uses this idea of spirit. Who to pray for or whatever. The spiritual alignment, right? Green, red, and blue. I do not believe these are actual 3Ds. They're probably 3D rendered model sprites, because they stack on top of each other. So I think the game is using 3D sprites, which is probably why when they were constructing the houses, they were bouncing all over the place. I don't know. Huh, they stack on top of each other. No, that's not true. It may actually be 3D models, because usually sprites will not have them bleed through each other's arm like that. All right, so this looks like it is 3D. It's partial 3D. I think the model itself is 3D, and then they're using textures. Yeah, that's what my guess is. I do like the idea that it's hex-based, but I wish there was a way to turn on the hex grid too. Ooh, now we're at full nighttime. What does this green bar mean? What the hell just happened? Something popped up, an autosave popped up. The sun has risen. The beasts have retreated. Let's not waste time, great chief. We must strengthen our defenses before the next attack. But first, we need to build warehouses to store the resources closer to the settlement. Otherwise, the workers will have to constantly go to the forest for them. And this is very inconvenient and time-consuming. Alright, I need to do a warehouse. It is best to place warehouses next to each other so they form a large common warehouse. This will allow you to store more resources and manage filters easier. Warehouses will automatically merge if they touch by at least one tile. Interesting. Double click on the built warehouse built. Double click on the built warehouse building to open the resource list. By default, only resources already stored in the warehouse are displayed. To configure the warehouse, click on the eye icon in the bottom right corner of the window. Let's first build a warehouse. Is there a way to rotate that? Okay, it's the Q and E rotates the warehouse. Q and E. Hopefully that is 6. I don't know. Let's find out. If not, then I'll have to build 4 more. Oh, unpause. For some reason, changing the speed doesn't pause or unpause. Oh, yeah, it's kind of janky. How they teleport all over. Alright, so that is actually considered a 4. Or, so 3 hexes is 1 warehouse. Okay. Good morning, Blunder. Good morning, young and old. Or afternoon, my bad. Oh, they did cut the forest from over here. Or they might have done that in the morning, actually. There was probably nothing else to do. Oh, so okay, so they're storing stuff. Turn off resource storage food. Double click on this. There you go. Don't forget about defense walls, something. Uh, a smart decision, Chief. Correct placement and configuration of warehouses can save a lot of time. And if the space in them runs out, you can always add more warehouses. We will need stone blocks for the next building. You should build a workbench so that the sellers can produce them. If a production building is built close to a warehouse / touches it, it will at least with at least one tile, then it is automatically linked to it. Linking allows the production building to use any resources that are in the warehouse without wasting time on carrying them. Okay. Double click on the workbench and select the desired recipe from the list on the left. Well, I first have to construct it, right? And then specify how many materials you want to produce and click order button. You can also increase priority of stone processing in the priority so that sellers do it first. Okay. Workbench. We're now linked, right? And then how do I get the stones? Ores? Produce blocks? Where do they get the stones from? Where do they get the stones from? On the ground? 3 on the ground. And then the workbench requires how many? Oh, alright, so they don't have to gather. There's like 3 on the ground. Those are stones, right? Apparently you don't have to tell them to collect the stones. Oh, no, you do. You do. It's called ores. Apparently stones are listed under ores. Alright, well that's kind of weird. Stone ores. And produce a stone block. Alright, so is it double click? Yeah, it's double click. And then what's stone thingy? Produce 2. Order. I have to hit the order button. Okay, that's fair. It's Panda Purple. Dusty Monk. Good morning. Afternoon. I'm good, thank you for asking. How are you doing? Well, at least they're animating, carrying stuff. Kind of cool. Yeah, I'm definitely getting more of a tribe must survive now because of the grid, the hex-based system. So I feel a couple of times last week. You fell a couple of times. Ooh, I'm sorry. I hope you're okay. You didn't hurt yourself too badly, did you? Alright, people are unhappy. Why are they unhappy? They're all miserable during the rain. It's against the storm. Yeah, just sore and hurt a little. Yeah. Bruises, right? You get any bruises? What's this? Warehouse is full? Oh, I need more warehouse space. And what's this other one? Berries? Oh, the berries are full. Now we have stone blocks to build one of the most important buildings, and this is the Sage's Workshop. In it, you can research new technologies and recipes. The library will help the settlement become more developed and noticeable to other survivors. Now they can join us. Okay, you can start construction before you have collected all the necessary resources. The buildings will be built as resources come in. Okay, see, they did not do that earlier. Okay, sure, thank you. Copper ores. Stone book. Yeah, okay. So copper ores. And what's that icon mean? Is that the entrance? Yeah, that's the entrance. Okay, so for the first time, this one has an entrance. Apparently this building is huge. It's very huge. Holy shit, that building's huge. Wait. Can I place it? Was it red? Was it red earlier? Oh, there we go. It's not red. Okay. And then, oh, they're all asleep. Where was that ore that we found earlier? Where was that? Oh, it's over here. Okay. Speed this up. Oh, you know what? They didn't want me to store food, huh? I guess I just go get the food from wherever the hell. Night is coming, guys. Winter's coming. Time for sleep and for settlement protection. Alright, I'm all about that part. As I was mentioning in my other coverages, like, I like games where it's like you gotta defend yourself at night. That just makes more sense, right? Makes it interesting. Like a night and day. The janky teleport. Oh, they're like teleported on the roof too. I don't know. Hopefully that does get changed later. It looks just really weird. It doesn't give you that good user experience. How people are teleporting all over the place. You can start construction before you have collected the necessary resources. Yeah, I read that. When a wanderer comes to a settlement, turn this down. his icon appears on the screen. By clicking on it, you can read information about future settlement strength and weaknesses. Remember that a wanderer cannot come to a settlement if pause is enabled. During the tutorial, you cannot refuse a wanderer in the free mode. The decision to accept a wanderer into the settlement is up to you. So I cannot refuse this guy. Let me in. Little pig, he says, let me in. So, woman, 21 years old, Nezadana. I hope you've got a place for me in your settlement. I've been wandering for so long. Rumors of a drifter. They say that a dress alone is enough for this woman, even in a storm. She's heard of illness, but never experienced it herself. Well, that sounds kind of sketchy, right? She's never experienced illness. Well, we can't refuse her, so. Maximum people in the settlement. We got 5 out of 9. We'll take you. Cut joke. Savings cut joke. The woman we accepted told us that she had been wandering through the forest with her husband for several weeks. They got soaking wet in the rain, and they had no food left. Her husband lost his strength and fainted not far from the settlement. She begs us to help him and bring him here. We need to send a squad to search for him. Every person who joins the settlement is our ally against the army of darkness. The army of darkness. Where's Bruce Campbell? Wounded wanderers are displayed as icons on the screen. That appears to make a further that appears to make a further decision. Saving a wounded wanderer requires resources and is limited in time outside the tutorial. By the way, don't forget to build sheds for the new settlers so they can have a place to sleep. Seems like everybody wants their own individual hut. Yeah, because we have 5 people and they want us to have 5 huts. I feel like that's kind of inefficient. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Let's go ahead and place this. Hello? Okay, it was probably red. Alright, save the wounded wanderer. Oh, he's over there. Hotkey. Go save this dude. Little pig, let me in. Save my poor husband. Where are the dudes? Can't click on it. They want their own hut or need their own hut. 1 person per hut? Yeah, it seems like it's 1 person per hut. You found a wounded man in the woods. A quick glance is enough to understand the seriousness of his wounds. If you don't help him, he will die. A rumor of a drifter. For some people, especially those close to the spirit, faith can even replace food. It's an amazing power. Allow into the settlement. Heal the warrior and allow him to join the settlement. Leave. Okay, so we got some frostpunk choices here. But I don't have any mushrooms to heal him. Cost of the treatment. Oh my god, I get the mushrooms. We have no mushrooms. We gotta gather some mushrooms here. Where are the mushrooms? That's straws. Oh, there's the mushrooms right there. That's straws and berries. Alright, hopefully there's a priority on this. There's no priority on this. Ah, shit. Cancel all gathering orders. Just mushrooms. I kind of don't like that. How you have to cancel your existing orders just to target the one you want. They need to have like an even distribution. Or they need to have like a task priority for individuals. Because in Gord, you choose who to go to what spot. Right? And I think you do that also in The Tribe Must Survive. Well, at least in this game, the troops do not drain gold, right? The only thing I didn't like about Gord was the whole gold drain when you have, like, warriors. Or any military unit. Here, the military unit's not draining anything. Other than their standard food per day. Alright, so we go save the wounded. Choose. I choose you, Pokemon. Oh, it needs more mushrooms. Hint. Wounded warriors are displayed as icons on the screen. Bring a warrior to them and click on the icon that appears. I already did that earlier. Or read that earlier. When you have accumulated enough spirit, don't forget to cancel rest mode so the settlers can return to work. What? When you have accumulated enough spirit, don't forget to cancel rest mode. What rest mode? So settlers can return to work. What? Why is the second one? By the way, don't forget to build sheds for the new settlers so they have a place to sleep. I don't understand why this is a hint. Turn on rest mode. Where the hell's rest mode? Where's rest mode? Where? How do I turn on rest mode? Huh. What does it say? Turn on rest mode. When you have accumulated enough spirit, don't forget to cancel rest mode so the settlers can return to work. But how the hell you turn on rest mode? Where's the damn rest mode? Sleep mode. Rest mode. In this mode, settlers leave all of their affairs, except for satisfying needs, communication, and rest. The rate of spirit accumulation increases. Okay. Settlement work mode. By changing the work mode, you can make the settlers work without a break for food and sleep, or send them to rest. It all depends on the current needs of the settlement. This is work mode, right? Normal mode, in which settlers perform tasks, interrupting if necessary for food, sleep, and warming up. Spiritual accumulation occurs at the usual rate. By changing the work mode, you can make the settlers work without a break, food, sleep, or send them to rest. It all depends on the need. Okay, until exhausted. Work focus mode. Settlers do not stop to eat, seek warmth, or sleep until they are near death. Near death mode, right? Until exhausted mode. Spirit does not accumulate. Alright. And then cancel mode. Cancel rest mode. How do I cancel it? Okay. Now that there are more residents, there'll be more trouble, right? More people, more problems. More people, more problems. Let's see here. Did I make enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Need another one for that guy, apparently. Apparently, it's 1/10 per person. I don't know how we're gonna get by with 1 tent per person thing. Space is just gonna be ridiculous. Well, at least they don't need to be near the light, right? The campfire. You need to set priorities wisely to set up settlers' work. The settlers will always do more urgent tasks before less urgent ones. I think we should make a fire, even though the evil spirits are not afraid of it. Light and warmth can raise settler spirit. You need to set up the work of settlers so they aren't in each other's way. Well, how do I do that? To change the production mode, open the workbench window and select wood. Open the workbench. Oops. Open. Okay, so what does it say? Uh, Open the workbench window and select wood from the list. Choose produce until. Then specify the amount of final materials you want to produce and click order. This mode is useful when you want the settlement to always maintain a minimum amount of some resources. To prevent production from stopping due to lack of resources, make sure there are always enough resources. Duh. To collect logs, open the gathering panel. You'll find the needed brush in the wood category. Yeah, we already know that. And there's a triple quote here, so I think the developer messed up. The order of priority should be set in the accordance with the current needs. Only one person can work at a workbench, but several settlers can gather resources at once. If you put carpentry in first place, and resource gathering in second place, then all free settlers except one will go gathering. Open task priority or Z key to change priorities and drag professions up and down. Okay, the higher the profession is, the higher the priority of its task. You can always disable and enable any profession by clicking on it with the right mouse button. Okay. Campfires boost the settlement spirit for 8 hours after lighting. This requires wood, but be careful. Heavy rain can extinguish the campfires. In winter, campfires will help keep warm. If you've managed, if you haven't managed to provide warm clothing to the inhabitants, don't forget to return to work mode by clicking the hammer button above the bottom panel. Okay. All right. So enable the produce up to mode for what? Firewood. Produce up to firewood. We want 10. And select the trees to collect the resources log. And then what is the carpentry? I say. Oh, you can pause it too. What's this other one? And then collect the wood. It's already highlighted. No, it's not highlighted. Okay. And then X out of that. And then put carpentry profession in first. I did that. Oh, it just didn't accept it last time. Put the obtaining resource profession in second place. And then build the campfire. Ooh, look at the camp. Oh, I can't place it in the middle, huh? Alright. Oh no, it's red? Why is it red? Well, it wouldn't have let me build there if it wasn't available, so that's fine. Blood Moon in 2 days. And the Forest Vengeance. Chance of a night attack is 0. Vengeance is level 2. This is like the hostility of the forest, right? The forest resists your presence. Every resource you obtain, animal or monster you kill, increases the forest's vengeance. Every 100 vengeance points, one of the layers on the map prepares monsters to attack your settlement. Revenge will occur every few hours until you destroy the layer. Destroying such a layer reduces the force's vengeance. Huh. Well, according to this, it says vengeance will occur every few hours until you destroy the lair. But last time I didn't destroy anything. Last time they just kind of came and attacked us. Oh, looks like the green bar is one full day. And then this yellow brown shit is the next day. I think that's what that icon means. So even though we're in this green bar, it's actually the nighttime portion of that green bar. Or what it means is this is the blood moon phase. I don't know. I'm kind of confused with that green and brown. What is that green and brown? I wasn't paying attention to green and brown. Unless green and brown is the season. Like we're in spring season and next one's autumn. Or summer. I don't know. Well, yeah, so now it's morning phase, right? What is this? No, it's clicking on the log underneath it. I can't roll my mouse over this. Yeah, I don't know what this is. I'm guessing that is morning. Yeah, and I think the green bar is basically the seasons. So this here is probably the season. And this here is the actual clock of that day. And then over here is the blood moon thingy. How many blood moons we have to deal with till the end of the world. Threat of darkness in one day until blood moon. Portals are opening across the land, and Velimir's forces are using them to search for survivors. The longer you stay in one place, the greater the threat from the dark forces, and the more difficult the blood moons will be for you. The only way to close the portal and clear the area is to defeat the local baron, who will arrive on the last day of winter. Okay. The baron. Wow, this campfire takes forever to build. What's going on with this? Do we not have a person constructing that? Yeah, it's in second place. The tutorial forgot to tell us to move that up. Where's the third person? We have 7 people. Yeah, we have 7 people. And then the task priority only shows 6 people working. The settlers are full of spirit. It's time to think about the army. To train the settlement in combat skills, you need barracks. I remember our warriors discovered copper. We need to send workers to mine it. We already did. You will also need coal for smelting. You can get it from logs or find deposits in the forest. Well, we had to mine the ores anyways because we couldn't have made the little research shop thingy, right? The stage thingy. So this tutorial is a little out of order here. Stone blocks. You needed what? 2 stone blocks and 2 metal rods. No free workers. Still no free workers. Why? Oh, profession stone crafting. Okay, we need to get a person in there. What about this one? That's copper and coal. We gotta go get coal. How do I get coal? Okay. Hopefully that's gonna be fine, right? Hopefully that will be fine. Procuring resources. Oh, because of this. Blacksmith, cooking. I wish there's a way to limit the number of people manually. Yeah, I wish there was a way to limit. Well, we already know only one person can work on that. I think blacksmith is the next one, right? What is this one? Blacksmith. We need to gather some other shit. We have enough berries? We have enough berries, right? Winter preparation. Fireplaces with firewood. We probably need the firewood, right? Produce uptil. We need a blacksmith building of some sort? No, right? Okay. What about this one? Do I have points? Select transformation. I don't have any of this. I probably shouldn't mess with this because the tutorial didn't tell me to do it. It might break the tutorial. Alright, are we still in spring? Or is that icon blood moon? I don't know what that icon means. We're in the brown season, or the brown bar now. What the hell does that mean? Oh shit, Ron's coming. Pip chat, what's going on? Everyone's asleep. Everyone's going to sleep, right? Ugh. Sleepy. Well, I guess we need to build a house for another guy, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, we got housing for everybody. I forgot to tell my warriors to come back. They're like hanging out in the forest. Yeah, the warriors' movement is kind of janky too. No, no. How many coal do we need? There we go. Oh, we got enough. Alright, so we gotta build barracks. To produce rods, you need copper ores. Yeah, I already know that. Those buildings don't barracks are needed only for not only for training, but also for retraining warriors. Since barracks don't interact with a warehouse at all, it's best to build them further away so they don't get in the way of future buildings. Double click on barracks buildings to train a warrior. In this menu, you can select a settler. Each settler has unique traits that affect combat and peaceful attributes. Oh, interesting. Combat attributes are marked with diamonds, and right part of the menu. You can later select another warrior class in the middle column, but for now, only swordsman is available. Make a balanced decision about which settler is best suited for the selected warrior class. When the settler is selected, click on the train button. Okay. Wow, these buildings are huge. They take up a lot of space. And then train one swordsman. I guess I'm still in the spring phase. What is this brown shit? I don't understand the color code scheme. Like, it's green and then it's brown, but it has nothing to do with nighttime or daytime. And then there's a sun icon of some sort. Does that mean it's going to be summer? Why didn't it kick in at the first notch of the brown? You have to wait until the middle notch? Alright, well. You know, the janky guy who's teleporting all over the place. He's like, oh, I'm gonna be on the roof now. I'm teleporting over here by the chimney. And just like that, we have training dolls. Training dummies. He can go walk and get the log, but he won't actually walk. He should really be teleporting to get the log, right? You can walk to get the logs. But nope. He's just gonna teleport across the building to build the other side instead of walking there. He's going to sleep, right? This is daytime, right? Or no? No, it's evening, right? It should be evening. It's 22. That's like, what, 10 o'clock? 10 o'clock at night? 2200 hours? Maybe they sleep at midnight. He's gonna go eat the mushrooms. What's going on with this? Oh, they're available for work? They're idle. I guess, get them to gather some shit then. Little manor lords here. Going into the woods and gathering shit. What are you doing? Oh no, that's ores. Anything else to gather? Well, this is the tutorial, so I don't expect us to have a lot of resources around. And why is the... Oh, you know what? I have to probably get them to construct. Because no one's constructing. Well, they're asleep, right? No, it says they're obtaining resources. The gimp's asleep. They want some Royale burgers with cheese. How much more is this? Where's the... Oh, they need stones. Do we not have stones? No, we have stones. Oh, they need another stone block. That's why. Fail. That's why. I think the tutorial's off because the tutorial told me I needed 2 stone blocks. But the barracks requires 3. So that is off there. Okay. Alright, solid. So how does this work? Train a swordsman. I guess we only have one choice at the moment, they said, right? Oh, we just decide who. That guy's unhealthy trait. What is this unhealthy trait? Unhealthy, right? Yeah, unhealthy's not strong enough. Tough, right? I think this guy makes a good swordsman because he's tough. This woman's strength is so great that according to some, she got it from some kind of pact with the darkness. They're probably just jealous, right? Increase in health. Gluten. The best kind of faith is faith in food. I don't believe in any order, in any other gods, and neither should you. Ha ha ha. The gluten faith. What's this guy? Spiritual gain. Cold resistance. Warmth and defense. Ooh, defense skills, huh? Plus 20% defense. Hunger, critical hit damage. Ooh, this guy's got critical hit chance and damage. He's focused. Let's go with a focus. We want somebody who's got some damage. Training a warrior is irreversible. You cannot turn a warrior back into a settler. Oh, okay. Well, this guy is focused. And he will do more damage. He's our new Braveheart. William Wallace. He's like all training. Bum, bum, bum. The blood moon is approaching. Velimir's forces will be especially dangerous that night. We must prepare properly. Right now, settlers can only learn the art of wielding a sword, but the settlement will also need archers. We need to check the sage's workshop. There should be information there that will help us. Okay. Double click on the sage's workshop building. In this menu, you can exchange spirit for technology points, which are needed to unlock production technologies or exchange shards of darkness for defense points. which are needed to open combat technologies. Spirit is produced by settlers, and shards of darkness can be collected from defeated enemies. The more enemies you destroy, the more shards you can get. Buy 1 defense point for shards of darkness by clicking on the corresponding button. I think it meant to say buy 1 defense point with 1 shard of darkness by clicking on the corresponding. You can research a combat technology by clicking on the technologies button with the drawing icon, the drawing tool icon, or by pressing the B key and switching to the combat tab. Technologies are unlocked as the settlement level increases. The columns correspond to the settlement level at which the technology can become available. Find a class archer technology in the first column and research it. Each warrior takes up a certain amount of space in the army. Let me slow this down. I've been reading too much. What does it say? Each warrior takes a certain amount of space in the army, and costs depending on their class. For example, archers take up more space than swordsmen. They have a long-range attack and a high damage, but low health and more armor stats, so they're extremely vulnerable. You shouldn't make every settler a warrior, though. After all, in a good settlement, there's a balance between workers and defenders. If there's no one to protect, then the army won't last. Okay. Where's the stage? It says something about buy a defense point, right? It requires 10. Oh yeah, I do actually have 10 shards. Okay, so now I have defense points, right? Well, it didn't consume it, so there must be a bug. Huh. There's a bug here, guys. It's not decreasing. I think there's a bug here. It's not subtracting the 10. When what remains after creatures spawn, whether darkness are killed, it can be used to research combat technology or burned at the altar. Huh. Something's not right. I feel like that was a bug, or they intentionally gave us 10 because we needed to research something here. Where is the required to unlock production technologies? Allows you to replenish settlement spirits. Where is the archer? That's spells. That's spells. What in the hell? How do I get the archer? It says click on something to get the archer, right? Did I misread that? Okay, hit the B key. Find the class archer technology in the first column and research it. The B key. Find the archer technology in the first column and research it. I don't see an archer's technology. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to scroll. In the first column, though. They said first column. Oh, okay, this is the first column. Jesus Christ. They should say scroll down. Okay. Research. Research costs 1 defense points. I get the feeling I'm not supposed to do that. You've obtained the maximum defense point required to unlock combat technologies. Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to do that. What does this do? That does subtract. That does subtract. You see that? I think this is bugged. But I'm gonna take advantage of it since it's bugged. Give me all your defense points. Each warrior takes up a certain amount of space. Yeah, I already got that. Train 2 archers. I was supposed to only buy 1 defense point. Okay, well, I'll take it. If you guys don't want to subtract it, then yeah, I'll exploit this bug. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to spam that. And I think the shards are supposed to be removed. I think they just gave it to us because at the start of the game, we only fought enough to get 3 shards. There was only like 3 monsters that we killed that got 3 shards. Alright, so who? I probably should have had the focus archer be the archer, and then the tank, the soldier, be the tough dude. I think that was a mistake. Hit chances will reduce, right? Reduce damage. Spiritual crit chances higher. All right, let's go with this guy. Train archer, right? And then another guy. He's got defense, but that guy does not make a good damage range dealer. That guy's extra health. He's unhealthy. He's not very well. These guys are terrible. I guess the only one that's possible is either the defense guy or the health guy. Or the defense guy. There you go. We've clicked on 2 guys. Do this. The blood moon is coming. Well, now that they're warriors, they don't need huts, do they? Unhappy settlers work more slowly. Uh-oh, shit. What's happening? Well, okay, so now all we can do is wait for the blood moon to come. I can see a barely noticeable red trail leading to the forest. That's how Velimir's warlocks show their troops where to attack. But we can get a benefit from this as well. We know where to expect an attack from. We need to prepare for battle. Use the time acceleration to reduce the wait time. Wait for the blood moon. Don't we want to go there? As I said, to our advantage. Something about to our advantage. During the battle, you can only accelerate by 2x. When the battle is over, you can accelerate time as usual. Okay. Nice. Did we do it? Did we win? Did we win? Defend the people who live in the settlement? Time for sleep? For settlement? Yeah, sure. Defend the settlement for 5 minutes. Alright, so this is they are billions nighttime attack phase, right? Okay, it is summer, so the brown bar shit is summer. I guess it didn't kick in until closer to the middle part of the brown bar. Jesus, this is gonna be a long night. Or a long battle. They are attacking from all flanks. We don't have enough warriors to protect the entire settlement. We don't have a chance. We must use Spirit Charm spell. Spirit Charm is a production technology. You'll also need to purchase one technology point in the Sage Workshop to study it. Find and study the Spirit Charm technology in the first column. Open the spell list by clicking on the Spirit Cells button with a magic symbol. Okay. On the central panel at the bottom of the screen or by pressing V. After that, click on the desired spell. Okay. So, that is Spirit, whatever. Right? I think it's this one, right? What does it say? Something about Spirit Charm? Spirit Charm. How much is it? I do have the points. One technology point, right? Okay. Technology point was this one, right? Okay, hang on. That did remove the shard down here. Interesting. We have 2 on that one, right? Alright, so activate. Activate the spell, the Spirit Charm. What do I do with this? Attacks a small area around the altar from the spawn of darkness. The shield's area grows with each settlement level. Damage on touch, 50. Every time the shield takes a hit, it drains 5 spirit points. Ooh, I get a little Spirit Charm, huh? That's kind of cool. They're attacking from all sides. Captain, we need more power. Get in the bubble. Get in the shields. Shields up, Captain. Disable the Spirit's Charm. How do I disable it? Do I take it off? Oh. We repel the army's attack. I think we've gained some time. We better use it wisely. We'll need a carpenter's workshop and a lot of wood to repair the damaged building. Or buildings. Okay, it's best to use a carpenter's workshop next to a warehouse. If there's no room for or building, you can build it nearby and later expand the warehouse so that it's connected to the workshop. Yeah, sure. Construction materials or universal parts that are used for repairs and building defensive structures. Accumulate construction materials, 12, and repair all damaged building, 3. A damaged building can be identified by the smoke and fire coming out of it. Start repairing by clicking the right mouse button on the building and select repair buttons. Automatically restores 10 durability points per second and are unavailable during battle. It's important to keep an eye on buildings' durability and try to restore them between attacks. Keep in mind that repairs are much cheaper than rebuilding from scratch. Okay. Build carpenter's workshop. A building for working with wood. Okay. Where's it green? It's not green. Hello? Do I place it? What's going on? Okay, that's fine, right? Unpause? What is that? 2 stone blocks? Straws and 4 logs. Oh, the houses are on fire, guys. Icy Dragon Breath. For fun time. Welcome back. Let's speed this up here. Ooh, there's actually a 16 speed. Wow. Apparently there's a 16 speed. Morning is coming. And then construction materials. How many? It says 12, right? I can only do that many. I guess it's 8 at a time or something. And then repair all damage. Okay. And then repair all damage. Workbench? How do I repair? Where's the repair button? What does it say about repairing again? A damaged building can be identified by the smoke coming from start by right-clicking. Oh, right-clicking. Open production fix. Oh. Right-clicking, huh? Okay. That's not intuitive, but okay. Oh wait, is there a repair priority? I don't think there's a repair priority. I think it's the same as construction, maybe. Warmth and berries. Summer is here. Alright, well. Do we have more berries? There's no more berries. Oh, here we go. Alright. 6. We have enough? No, we don't, actually. Alright, fix is 12. Yeah, the tutorial is so slightly off. It tells us. But it didn't actually give us enough. I don't see people repairing it. It's just automatically... I think the animation for repairing is not in the game. It just automatically heals itself over time. Cooking meals tavern could be the entire settlement? Okay. What is this? Your carpenter is upset, is he? They're all upset, so who cares? Chief, what is this sensation? The wind has changed. We've cut down too many trees in the forest, trying to fix up the settlement. Now we are open to attack by forest creatures. We must find the nearest monster lair and destroy it. Let's deploy our warriors in the direction the last attack came from and prevent another one. Oh shit, which direction was it? I think it was the direction of the carpenter, right? When the forest revenge accumulates above 100, creatures will attack you from the nearest layer, not from the entire forest. This attack can be prevented by destroying the nearest enemy layer before nightfall. It is easy to distinguish from other layers by its red light. Usually you have to find the vengeful layer, but this area is marked in the tutorial. Send all your warriors there, as the lair may have some strong defenses. Enemies automatically attack warriors as soon as they notice them. Enemies only attack settlers at night, during a force attack, or during the blood moon. You can pause during combat and withdraw the wounded to the rear. You can click on the layer to see how many inhabitants it has and how sturdy it is. Okay. Okay. Enemies automatically attack warriors as soon as they notice them. Enemies only attack settlers at night, during a force attack, or during the blood moon. You can pause during the combat and withdraw the wounded near to the rear. Okay. Well, scout the marked area. Where's the marked area? Oh, okay, it's on my map right here. Scout the marked area. Alright. Oh, it is marked, isn't it? It's red. Look at you can actually see this vision around the guy, right? It's all gray around them. I guess they get a free torch automatically. Slightly better than Gord. Oh shit, 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 shit. Get back. They only attack at night. Is night over yet? It's like midnight, right? Probably not a good idea to do it at night. Yeah, what's really weird is you can't double click a unit to get the types. You have to micromanage this. Yeah, you have to like micromanage them. I'm just too good at this micromanagement. These are like my turrets right here. We go in and just take them out. Yeah, well, I guess we do. We win, right? I'm pretty sure that this tutorial is made for it to be easy. Do not forget to unlock new technologies and researching. Okay. We managed to prevent the attack. If it weren't for our determination, an entire army would have descended on the settlement tonight. The more we develop the settlement and gather resources, the stronger and more dangerous the enemies become. There's an ancient idol dedicated to Purin in the lair's vicinity. This place has great power. The right offering can grant a warrior the god's blessing. However, a mistake will lead to terrible punishment. The desires of the gods are fickle, and it's impossible for a mere mortal to predict them, but the reward is great. We must take the risk. Okay. Idols can be found in the fog of war by small green fireflies. While fireflies don't always indicate idol, such places are definitely worth checking. You can make an offering by clicking on the idol and select what you want to bring, and then the warriors who will perform this task. Then click the make an offering button. Be careful. If the god does not accept the offering, the warrior's health will decrease. The gods choose the offerings. The gods choose the offerings they want at random, but their preferences remain the same throughout the game. Another warrior will be able to make an offering only after the time indicated near the idol has passed. Oh, okay. Kind of like Gord. Like there's a certain time limit where you can interact with the huts or the healers or something. All right. Well, where is this? Find the idol, right? I think the thingy is making it easier for us with the arrow. I'll take it. It's giving us the direction of where it's at. I think that's for the tutorial purpose. Because normally it wouldn't. I'm sure it wouldn't tell us for free where the idol is. What does that say? Oh, these are available workers. Can I rename villagers? I don't know if I can rename villagers. No, I don't think I can rename villagers. I'm just curious if you can. It doesn't look like you can. I can't click on that or keep it open. Population management? Oh, I can. There you go, I can. Alright. We only have, what, 4 villagers? Because we made archers and warriors. They're idle, right? Yeah. There you go. My offering. I found it. Okay, so what does this say? Bring the right offering. What's it say? While wandering through the forest, you discover a strange pillar vibrating with energy. According to legend, the spirits that dwell in these places bestow their power upon some warriors while crippling others. Touch. Alright, who do we want to touch? This warrior can avail himself of this blessing. Choose an offering. Huh. Let's give it coal. Depending on whether or not the spirits are satisfied with the offering, the warrior may be rewarded or punished. Grants the warriors strength, speed, and endurance needed for the fierce battle. Well, I'm pretty sure they want coal, right? Not berries? I don't know yet. I don't know what they want. Make an offering. I get the survival builders are similar, but this actually looks like an Against the Storm ripoff. Slightly. What's Against the Storm's offering thingy? What's Against the Storm's offering thingy? Rerun is like the Zeus. Per run is like the Zeus. Yeah, okay. Per run blessed him. In my opinion, it was a small price to pay to get a boost in combat skill and vitality. But if you start worshipping another god, the previous blessing will be lifted. After all, the gods are very jealous. You can develop a settlement further by constructing more buildings that improve people's lives. First of all, you will need a farm. It will allow you to grow vegetables in the fields. You will need to collect seeds from forest turnips. They are quite aggressive, but our army can handle them. Forest turnips, Sounds like forest turnips is a mob. The area with the field spirits can be found by fireflies. I already did that. The farmers can sow, fertilize fields, and harvest crops, right? This is very against the storm right here, right, with the farming. Fertilize, sow, harvest crops. Each type of vegetables has its own growth rate and yield amount. I mean, every other game also has farming, right? I mean, Farthest Frontier has farming too. The farm can be researched in production technologies. You'll need wooden boards to build it that can be produced in the carpenter's workshop. A farm building doesn't need to be attached to warehouses. Okay. Got it. Alright, so your question, why do you Primal Instinct I mean the game in general? Oh. I think the game is more Gordish like than Against the Storm. I mean the Against the Storm part is maybe the hostility of the forest here, right? The more you harvest or the more you take from the forest, the more angry it gets. But we don't fight in Against the Storm, right? There's no real-time strategy. I mean, there's a lot of elements here in other games, right? This seasonal time bar is in a lot of survival game mechanics. The Blood Moon, I don't know how this is. This might just be more or less like the tribe must survive. And Frostpunk, right? Because there's like an ultimate final number till the apocalypse. I mean, that's kind of like also in Dot Age, right? There's like a certain amount of seasons or nights that pass, blood moons that pass till the end of the game. I mean, you can think of this as also like the Queen's Impatient bar too, right? So that could be, yeah, Against the Stormish like. And Spirit, I don't know what the Spirit bar, how I can compare that. But the Spirit bar is for research. I mean, I guess the Shards also is more like diplomacy is not an option, right? You collect the Shards to be able to do shit with it. Cast spells or whatever. Fight the spirits in the marked area to get turnip seeds. Oh, let's see here. What do we want to do about the carpenter? Something about boards, right? I don't think we can do... Can we do farming yet? No, right? I don't think the farming is unlocked yet. I think we have to get the seeds first. It's gated. The tutorial is very gated. Yeah, sure, whatever. Let's go get some turnips. Rock, paper, scissors. Oh, these are the turnip men. Turnip guys give us seeds. Alright, I'll take it. Did we get the farm? Yeah, okay, let's go back to town. Alright, so... Can we make the farm? How do I build a farm? Oh, I think I have to research it, right? What was it? Sage technology? Farm, right? Research. I have technology points? I have 2 technology points. What about this turnip seed thing? Or is it automatic? Why can't I? The settlement receives a small supply of turnip seeds. These can be planted in a field to produce. Weird. Okay. Do I highlight more? It's locked. I don't know. I mean, I don't choose anything else, right? Well, I guess it's gated. Could be gated by the tutorial. I mean, I have the points. It won't let me unlock more shit. I was only able to unlock that one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just gated. Is this produced by Hooded Horse? No, it's not. Let me tell you who it's made by. 101 XP is the name of the publisher. Developer is Wild Force Studio. Alright. Now I can build a farm, right? This is the tribe must survive right here. Oh, it won't let me place it there because of the woods? Oh, the wood on the ground. Oh, Jesus Christ. The wood on the ground blocks placement. Oh, that's awful. If you got shit all over, you can't build. Alright, well, whatever. Alright, what do I need? I need stone blocks and 4 boards. Alright, let's speed this up then. I mean, it's not bad so far. I don't have any complaints. I mean, the minor complaints that I have are things that they can fix. Like some visuals to make it look less janky. You pause while window out of focus. Right, the pause and sound just completely mutes and pauses. But the janky, the janky building is just weird. Or how the fire automatically gets put out without visually seeing anybody doing it. And he's just like all over the place. Alright, I'm gonna be here, here, and here, but then he walks to get the wood. Couldn't you just go teleport to get the stone? I mean, he like bops from one corner to the other side, right? You see that? Alright, what's this guy now saying? Now we can grow our first crop. Food can be obtained by picking mushrooms and berries or hunting, but farming is more reliable. In addition, it does not require your people to leave the settlement and go to the dangerous forest. Clicking on the gathering button with the image of the pickaxe and axe in the central panel, yes. At the bottom of the screen, press X. Then select fields. Fields. Where's that? Fields. What is it? Then select fields by clicking on the corresponding icon or pressing F or number key 5. Select the desired type of seed. Now it is a turnip that your warriors have taken from the spirits. You can also select seeds for planting through the estate window at the bottom left. Bottom left? Well, first of all, let's click on this. Turnips, right? Oh, I had to highlight. Click and drag to place the field. Click and drag to cancel sowing. Or right click, right mouse button. Where did I make the farm? Where's the farm? Where was the farm? I think that was a farm right there, right? Place. Sow 19 fields, right? Place the field? Yeah, so. Okay. Now, what am I doing? You can also select seeds for planting through the estate window at the bottom left. Where's the bottom left? Through the estate window. What the hell is an estate window? I don't know what this estate window. You can also select seeds for planting through the estate window at the bottom left. Use the brush with the left mouse button to draw over the area where you want to create a field. You can reduce the brush size. It's more convenient. Yeah, alright. See here? Estate window. Okay, select the fields by clicking on the corresponding icon. Press 5. Select the desired type of seeds. Now it is turnip. I did that earlier, right? You can also select the seeds for planting through the estate window. What the hell is the estate window? On the bottom left. Maybe it's not in the game. I don't know what the estate window is. Oh, whatever. Alright, so 15 fields, right? Let's change the workers. Sowing, no free workers. Seed stocks. It's locked. Turnips, it's locked. Sow new fields. Choose a crop and sow the field. It's all locked. Okay. They're all asleep. The gimp's asleep, guys. You need to wake him up. What was this icon? Power of Thunder grants warriors the strength, speed, and endurance needed for a fierce battle. Night is coming. Where's my F1? Anybody angry at me? Oh yeah, chance of attack tonight is 0. I'm digging it so far. There's not a whole lot to complain about here. Seems pretty straightforward. I mean, there was a bug earlier, right, where we were able to spam like this. Yeah. That's bugged. 3 technology points. Cost 50 of whatever spirit, right? 300 is our cap. Might as well. I can't choose anything. I think this is because the tutorial is gated. Yeah, it uses 85 technology points or defense points. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gated. We just gotta sow the fields. Alright, we'll speed this up. Fertilize the seed beds. Fertilizing. Okay. Now what? There is a spell that allows crops to ripen almost instantly, but the settlement is not developed enough for such magic. Let's change that. Upgrade the building workshop. How do I do that? The settlement develops through construction improvements of buildings, improvement of the tools in the production building, and research some technologies. During the tutorial, you can only upgrade the Sage's Workshop, but in the regular game, other buildings can be available for upgrade. Double-click the Sage's Workshop building, and then click on the up arrow in the upper right corner of the window. Some buildings can be upgraded for free. Others, like the Sage Workshop, requires specific resource. Oh. Oh. What is this requirement? Sage, you will get an upgrade, right? What is this? Settlement level 1. We have the planks and everything. Alright, no, we don't. Well, it did say upgrade for free, right? Or no? I think it is required for upgrade. Okay, the only thing we need is the metal rod. The axle rod. And then carpenter. Blacksmith. Is that blacksmith? I think it was considered blacksmith. Alright, speed this up. Cool. Do you really need tips? You're doing great. I'm doing great. I don't need tips. The spell I mentioned earlier is called Fertility. We asked for goddess Mokash's help. She has the power to make all the fields ripen. This is kind of like, what is that? Citadelum, right? Where you get Ceres to come down and fertilize your shit for you. You won't be able to use this spell very often, but for now, it will allow you to get a quick harvest. Fertility spell will be available for you. Will be available after you research Production Technology Farm. Research it in the Sage's Workshop. Open the list of spells by clicking on the Spirit Spells with the magic symbol on it in the central panel at the bottom of the screen by pressing V and then Fertility Spell. Right-click on the desired field and select Crop Harvest and select Harvest Crops, or open the farm window and select Ripen Field and select Harvest Crops. Okay. Where is the fertility spell? Okay, so now that's clickable, huh? Yeah, the game's gated. I'm not allowed to click anything else. Okay. Activate the fertility. Well, I activated it, right? Hang on, maybe it has to be unpaused. There you go. It automatically does it. So now do I harvest? Harvest crops. There you go. Oh yeah, where's my dudes? Beat it up. Okay, what's it say? What a wonderful harvest. Now we need to take care of preserving it. When people are hungry, they will eat any food they see, even raw meat. But it's much more efficient to prepare meals for the entire settlement. To do this, we need to build a tavern. You can research the tavern in the production technologies. I recommend building a tavern next to the warehouse, or place a separate warehouse next to it. The warehouse should be configured for food storage, meat, vegetables, and mushrooms and berries. For the tavern construction, you'll need parts that can be produced in the forge from iron ores. You'll have to look more for the ores in the forest. Most often, deposits of rare metals are guarded by monster layers. Double-click on the tavern building in the window that opens its selected roasted vegetables for cooking, or click on the order button. Once the meal is prepared, settlers will be able to eat it in the tavern until the next morning. Then each morning after this settlement wakes up, the next meal will be automatically prepared. You can change the dish at any time, and it will start being prepared the next morning. Okay. Well, Forge. Okay. Do the forge. Mr. LaForge. And then what? And I gotta build a tavern. I think the tavern had some research requirement, right? Hmm. No? Was there not a... I could have sworn it said something about research tavern. Well, it doesn't say. Oh, here we go. Yeah, see, the tavern's the only thing I can do anyways. We now have a tavern. And this one requires what? Oh, I need to put food connected to it. Oh. It's all the dumb logs on the ground. They really need to move the logs. Holy shit. Store all. Is my warehouse full? Is that what's the deal? Oh, it's probably why. Yeah. Oh, it needs iron. Little rods. Okay. What's wrong with another ATS? And I'm all for it. Gameplay looks different though. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong. Exactly. I don't see anything wrong with another Against the Storm like game. Let me into your settlement. I hope you've got a chance for me in your settlement, or you got a place for me. I've been wandering for so long. They say this man sleeps a lot and hardly feels the cold. Some people are just like that. Sure, I'll take you. So now we have a new guy. Hey, kind mind. Thank you for the kind meme. Thank you for that. Mime, right? Kind mime. Thank you for the sub this minute. Appreciate that. Useless Emperor. Thank you for hanging. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Select baked vegetables for cooking. Oh, that guy's gonna need it. Oh, he doesn't need another tent, right? Because the warriors don't sleep. Yeah, I'm pretty sure warriors don't sleep. Unless they need a tent. Yeah, we do have an extra tent slot. It says 0 out of 1, right? I mean, it does feel more like the tribe must survive for some reason, and Gord. Those are the two games that I think this is closely similar to. And of course, you know, the whole Frostpunk mechanic and some mechanics of Against the Storm. But I think the closest thing is probably the Gord and Tribe Must Survive. With the whole monster lore and then the fighting and exploring the forest and everything. And the Harvest Circle mechanic. Hmm. Alright, we're waiting for the morning phase, right? Is there a way to deny them from eating the certain food type? What does this flag mean? I don't know if there's a way to deny them consumption, right? Food consumption controls. Hmm. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about consumption controls. Yeah, I wish there was a way to specify. Maybe it's here. Oh, here we go. Well, no, that's not a consumption. That's just a rollover. To increase food supply, gather recipes. You can also, let's see here, cook meals, raw food. Is there a way to manage that? Or unless it's gated in the tutorial, I can't do anything about it right now. It could be gated. I don't know right now, but based on the tutorial. But I can't click on this. It only lets me roll over. I can't right click it. It's technologies. Yeah. That's my warriors and that's my villagers. Yeah, there's no way to control the consumption right now. Alright, well, hopefully they don't eat all the turnips. Right click doesn't do anything right. Stored in warehouse, stored reserved. What's it say? I need parts and I need straws. Where can I place this? It's so hard to place it anywhere because shit's on the ground. Yeah, there's like so much shit on the ground. I can't get rid of them. Like, what are people doing? Where is everybody? Where is everybody? Another guy wants to show up? I hope you've got a place for me. I've been wandering for so long. Could you please give me something to eat? The girl asked sheepishly, her eyes on the ground. That was her fourth meal after finishing work. Oh, that's terrible. She's a she's an eater. Pumpkin eater. That's her, right? She has one of her problems. She has no problems, right? No problems. The settler feels great. Personality. She's minus hunger and minus damage. What is that? That's bad, right? Negative 50% hunger? Well, usually red means bad, right? Alright, well, it's fine. That means she probably eats a lot. I don't know where to place this tavern. Where the logs are not blocking it. Holy shit, there's just so much. There's junk all over the place. What is this? Fucking bullshit. Warehouse space, right? Is there a priority? They're all connected. Oh, you know what? It's probably, maybe it's carrying. Transport. Probably what we need, transport. Obtaining resources, not important. I need to get rid of junk off the ground so I can start building my tavern. I think that's the other problem with the game right now is resource management taking stuff, or taking space on the ground, blocking you from building stuff. I don't think that should be a thing. Yeah, I definitely think that the resources should not be counted as obstructions if they leave it on the ground. That's not my fault. This is like Manor Lords, right? You can't build shit because the log is sitting on the floor. That's just awful. Yeah, it's like Manor Lords. I think that was my complaint with Manor Lords, is like shit's on the floor and it takes forever for them to clear it. 27, right? Oh my god, it's already full. I built the forge, right? Didn't I build the forge? What's the forge need? Oh, planks. Oh, boards. Boards. Carpenter, right? Oh, there's another guy in the forest that's injured. Let's scout him out. Get him to join us. Rumors of a drifter. I can work. Don't worry. The woman coughs and wraps her arms around herself, trying to stop her entire body from shivering. Allow her in the settlement. I need mushrooms. I have it. I have the spirit, right? Provide help. Heal the wanderer, but keep him out of the settlement. End the suffering. Finish off the wanderer. You can come back. Let's go ahead and take this lady in. Heal her so that she can help with the town shit. I think that's it, right? 7 settlers. Which we have 7 houses, or 7 tents. Alright, do we have enough space now for the tavern? There we go, we do. Okay. Now that requires what? Parts? And something else, cogwheels. Insufficient resources? Oh, I need this. Or Chelamia ores, whatever. That's iron ores. How many was it? 2 of each, right? And then stones. Alright, we need to go find whatever that ore is. Where's my group? Let's go. Where's this ore? What kind of ore is that? Copper? We need to find that iron and some green shit. Chachalumium, whatever the hell it is. Scary forests. Where is this thingy? That's probably gold or copper? Iron. Oh, there we go. Iron. That's copper, right? What is that? Iron. Is there a finder? That's iron. Where's this chechelium? Take this iron off now. Oh, I think according to this, it shows that what we have, right? What's available. Oh, we haven't found it yet. Probably because we haven't found it yet. Man, this map is slightly big, huh? Bigger than I expected. Jesus, this map is kind of big. Do we have it yet? No. How do I find this chinchillium? I wish there was like a finder. There's a way to find it. Alright, looks like I found the edges of the map. Yeah, the left side is the edge of the map. What's that? Some red crystals. Huh. That's the red crystals, right? Okay, so that is... So there must be something already on the board that we're missing. It's probably already visible. I don't know. No, I don't see it. I don't see it. I think I probably would have seen it because it's green, right? I mean, we were able to identify the red ores. Alright, well, it's probably not found yet. Is there a filter? Mini map filter? Idols? Oh, here we go. It should show up. Yeah, it's not on the thingy. Come on. Where's that green crystals? There's gotta be a better way to get that. I mean, we're like exploring the entire map just for this dumb green ore. Jesus Christ. Where are you, dumb green ore? Is that it? Oh, there we go. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it right there. Alright, so we found the dumb green ore. Alright, well, that's fine. Let's go back. Where's our home? I think it's over here, right? Somewhere over here. Yeah, somewhere over here. Cancel? Alright, where's my cursor? How do I get my cursor? Well, shit, where's my cursor? There we go. Focus on that. Oh, wait, did we get the iron? We get the iron? Oh, shit, I forgot where they get the iron. Where's the iron? I think it needs like a finder, like against a storm. If you're selecting something or trying to find something, it needs a little finder icon to show you where they're at. I think that's what's kind of lacking here. Okay. Well, we made enough, right? I gotta get that tavern. least they're not eating my turnips. Kind of annoying how it has to be a micromanage that. They should do that automatically. There's got to be a way to limit who does what or redistribute the thingy. Hang on, they also said build a warehouse near the tavern. Touching the tavern. That way we can put all foods over there. What's this crop variety? There. Oh, wait. Oh, this is the first warehouse. Wait a minute. One over here. Oh, shit. No, that one's fine, right? Take the food off on that one. This is the food. This is warehouse number 2. It will be linked with 3. I wish there was like a priority. It's like build that one first or something. Alright, that could use some work as well. Like a priority system. A better way to set the workers in a better way. Basically, worker distribution management and priorities. And then the resources on the ground also need priorities. Tell them like which one to remove first. That is also the other problem I'm noticing with the game. Oh my god, they're eating my turnips? Come on. Yeah, and then the other problem is consumption controls, unless that is covered later in the tutorial, and it's just gated right now, they won't let us do that. But yeah, there needs to be a way to control the consumption, so that way we can cook the vegetables or whatever it is into complex food. I mean, I can't complain too much because this game is not even in early access yet. And Against the Storm has had like 4 years to actually do anything. Because they were on the Epic Store for a long time. Like 2 years, I think. 1.5 years on the Epic Store, but prior to that, it was already developed. And they had a working demo before even hitting the Epic Store. Like, I actually played the original demo before the Epic Store launch. And it was on the Epic Store for like 1 year, at least, before going over to Steam with Hooded Horse. And then early access on Steam was like 1.5 years. Almost 2 years. It's about 1.5 years, yeah. Because they delayed it. It's 1.5 years, I think. Yeah, they're just eating my turnips. And the mushrooms, like, you want to restrict mushrooms because sometimes that's being used for medicinal purpose, right? Why is that one broken? Backup firewood. Open production menu. No free workers. Where's the forge? What's the icon mean? Carpentry, hunting, stone crafting, weaving? Yeah, see, there's no distribution cap. Cogs, right? Ding 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 ding. I don't know why. I could have sworn I made 2 of those earlier. Why I'm short 1. Yeah, I'm still short 1 for some reason. Construction. And blacksmith. We have iron. Transport, maybe? Ding 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 ding. How's my knight attack? Alright, we're probably gonna need to tell him to farm some more. Okay. Alright, well, at least seeds. When you get turnips, you get more seeds in return. Oh shit, they ate all my mushrooms. Ah shit, they ate all the mushrooms. Turnip seeds. Alright, is this ready? Where's the cogs? Wait a minute, why is that not... It's missing something there, the orange. Unless it's something else. Maybe I'm missing something else. No? Hang on. What's missing? Metal cogs, right? I have it. That's the itchium thingy. Unless it's copper cog. Farm. Sage workshop. Carpenter's workshop. Forge. Tent. Workbench. Unless I'm supposed to research it. Maybe I'm supposed to research it. No, these are spells. What's going on? The tavern is missing something. I don't... It's the orange thingy. Cogwheels, right? Can be crafted in the carpenter's workshop. Oh. Oh, that one. Jesus. I've been making the wrong shit. I didn't need that green ore after all. I didn't need green ores after all at all. Oh, silly rabbit. Go. It's go time. Don't we have like a spell to fertility? Yeah, there we go. I should probably make more. How's the field? How do I make more fields? Is there a way to sow new fields, right? It won't sow new fields. Hey, Never Spoils. What's going on? Welcome back. For some reason, it won't choose that spot. Left click and drag to place the field. Right click to cancel the sowing. What? Oh, they're all used up. Got it. Could probably used up all my seeds. That's probably what it is. Yeah, it's using up the 38 that I had. Oh, I can only do one per day. Well, that's bullshit. Alright, well, can I cancel that? How do I increase the size of this? Farming. Harvest. Well, that was quick. It's kind of funny we actually get it all in a day. I don't... I guess in Against a Storm, you get it all in one season. But this is like in the same day, though. Crops are not ripened yet. Destroy that field. What was that? So, new fields. Won't let me drag out. Sure. Okay. Fertilize. Fertilizing fields. No free workers. Alright, that's because they're all sleeping? What's going on with this? No one performing action. Warehouse is full. What the hell? Carpenter's workshop needs to be high priority. Oh, it does the thingy from the bottom up, right? Yeah, cog was last. So the first thing you order does not get made first. Oh, that's terrible. What does it say? Cook vegetables, baked vegetables. Nice. Now it says switch to manual priority management. Good. Now that the residents are provided with shelter and food, you should think about how to manage the settlers more effectively. You can give orders not to individual people, considering their strong and weak traits. What the hell? In order to switch to manual mode, toggle the switch on the task priority panel at the bottom of the screen. Or press the M key and then toggle switch. Aha. In order to... Okay, what does this say? Manual control button with the hammer on the central panel at the bottom of the screen. And then toggle the switch. Okay, yeah. Press the left mouse button to increase or right mouse button to decrease priority of a certain job for the settlers. Okay, so now we're getting into the RimWorld-ish auction not included mind over magic style management. Note that by decreasing a total number of jobs per settler, the workload on the bar to the left becomes lower. I recommend calculating how many specialists of these professionals you need. Okay. Manual mode enabled. How do I view it? How do I view it? How do I view the manual mode? Change settlers' priorities. M? Oh, okay, there we go. The M key. Oh, okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Finally! Finally. I can actually fix something here. I see. This is... Okay. This is much better. I can't... Can I move this? No, alright. Increase priority. Change settlers. Increase priority. Decrease priority. Disable priority. Why disable priority? What is this? What is this? What is this? Obtaining resources. What does this red bar mean? Oh, he loves it, right? Prefer to work. No, 10 is high, right? Is there hate? This is hate. Oh. Okay, hate is... What is it? Right mouse button to decrease. Decrease... Oh, 10 is low. 1 is high. 10 is low. 1 is high. If he hates it, let's just go ahead and... How do I disable? Shift right mouse button. There you go. Alright, so these guys hate it. And we disable it. There you go. 1 is a high one, right? Professions. Alright, reduce the workload of settlers. How do I do that? By default, settlers try to complete all possible tasks, which brings them into the red workload zone. The more workload a settler has, the faster they get tired and the slower they are. By reducing the number of jobs for settlers, you can move them from the red workload to the yellow or even green, where the tiredness is minimal and work speed is maximal. Reduce the number of jobs for all settlers so that they are all in the green or yellow zone. Check the bat on the left to see tiredness or decrease. Okay. How do I reduce the workload? This guy's in the red, right? What does this do? Or shift? Are you in the green? I think that's green, right? Transport. Shift on, control on. Okay. What's this minus key? What does that mean? What the hell did I just do? What the hell did I just do? What's this do? Cooking? Um, how many villagers do we have? We have 7, right? So you're in green. What do you want to do? We can get you to do farming. And let's see here. You're a farmer, right? We could also get you to be a farmer. What is this? Carpentry? Alright, so transporting shouldn't be an issue for everybody, right? And maybe you do that. Um, oh, okay, the numbers change. Oh, this guy loves to farm. What's this guy love to do? Oh, shit. Um, this guy doesn't want to do anything. Alright. That guy won't do more than one task. Okay. And we want them to be able to do that, right? At least one person on. What is this? Transport. Oh, yeah, let me take that off. What else? You love to do that? Sure, you can have it. Is that good enough? Everyone's workload is low. You want them to be green? Jesus. There you go. Increase profession preference of any settler. Increase the profession of any settler. I did. Oh. Oh, I see. Well, this guy hates that, so why am I even on him? There. Okay. I feel that you are close to a full understanding of how to manage a settlement. This is high time because I sense the presence of Prince Velimir. His next attack will be the most powerful. Velimir will send his nightmarish servants into battle. We need to surround the settlement with walls and build a defensive structure or a defensive tower. Sure, you need construction materials to build defensive structures, and they are produced in the carpenter's workshop. Walls can be built one by one or by bigger sections if you hold down the left mouse button. Settlers bring resources to build several adjacent walls at once, constructing them at the same time. Even though each wall has its own durability indicator, the damage is distributed proportionally between the three adjacent walls. Gates will allow troopers to freely pass through the fenced area. You can open and close the gates by clicking on them with the left mouse button and selecting the appropriate menu. Gates can be built into any straight section of the wall. Don't forget to close all gates before the enemy attacks, otherwise they will be able to get inside. You can build a defensive tower by researching it in the Settlement's Technology Combat tab. A defensive tower can be built into a wall or next to it. Into a wall or next to it. Okay. Alright. Alright, okay. Let's, where's my sage? Let's get that tower. Finally, they let me spend it. Can I make it a specific tower type? I cannot. It's gated. Okay. Stockade. Where's the stockade? What's a stockade? A simple barrier used to defend the settlement. Oh, okay. That's basically a wall. Damn, this is gonna be a large-ass settlement wall. Oh, I kind of like this. Oh, I'm out of wood. How much was this? What was that take? Construction materials. Oh. Oh. Okay. We're gonna build our own little Jamestown fort here. No settlers. Who's got carpentry? Oh. Who's good at that? No one. What's this? Weaving? Oh yeah, we don't have a weaver. How do I change this? There we go. Oh, okay. There you go. That is you. Handle it. Many whelps. Let's go. What is this? Carpenter's workshop. No one's performing. Warehouse is full. Do we have builders? I don't know if we selected builders. Or are they all builders? Which one are you? Stone crafting? You're a builder, right? You're a cooker. Okay. Do we have everything we need? What is this? Obtaining resources? You can be obtaining resources as well. Alright. What about my farm? Harvest crops. 2 humans working on it. Well, that's pretty quick, actually. So. Sowing the fields of love. Sowing the fields of love. Tears for fears. Okay. A defensive tower. Probably need a second gate over here just in case. I don't know if the arrow means in or out. Outward? I guess it's outward, right? I don't know. Oh shit. Where's the rest of the wall? Oh, it's on this side. What's over there? Let's get a gate here, I guess. I don't know. Or no, I've already closed it in. That's fine, I don't care. Kinda cool, right? It's very Gordish now at this point. I'm okay with that. Do we have a gatherer? Obtaining resource. We do have a guy obtaining resources. 2 guys. 3 guys, actually. That is... what is that? Construction? Transport. Oh, we have 1 guy on everything. How'd that guy get there? How'd that guy get everything? Weird. Wait, how did the bottom guy get everything? What the fuck? What does this one do? Obtaining resources, right? Hmm. But we got 3 guys obtaining resources. Hmm. Assign to work. Assign to work. Assign to work. Transport. Transport should always be available. And then farming maybe last. Construction maybe last. Defense towers. What's defense towers need? Materials. No free workers. Where's my carpenter? Carpentry. Oh, no one's doing carpentry? Well, that's his high priority. Oh, he's probably asleep earlier. That's fine. How's our food? Oh, we got a new guy who wants to join us. The body is merely a temporary vessel giving us to serve the spirit, says the man, calm, low voice. Okay, sure, you can join us. That means we need another house for him. Jesus. Rest? How do I make that high priority? There we go. I guess they just know, right? I guess the walls are first before the towers? Well, at least it's got 16x speed. It's kind of nice. Barracks. Where's my farm? This is the farm, right? Fertilize. So. Oh, we must have destroyed. No, that's not. That's not true. Make warm clothes. Okay. What was it say? What? The warriors are ready. The walls are built. All that remains is to resort to the help of magic. Trained sorcerers can support fighters and attack enemies with spells. Some monsters are especially vulnerable to spells. You can always check the bestiary to learn valuable information about different enemies. We want Fire Whirlwind as a powerful combat spell that can damage a group of enemies at once and slow them down. Use it wisely. You can study a technology. You can study a combat technology by clicking on the technology button with the image of the drawing tools, pressing or the B key. Okay. The sorcerer belongs to the magic using class. Unlike melee and range fighters, sorcerers have a large number of spells. This technology is also among the combat technologies in the Sage's workshop. The sorcerers do little damage with a common attack, but have powerful spells. The sorcerer is great for supporting other fighters. To cast the sorcerer spell, select him. The command panel will appear in the lower right corner where the icons of his abilities are located. Click on the Touch of Stone's ability or press F and select the warrior as a target using left mouse button. By right-clicking on the spell icon, you can toggle the automatic use of the ability. Okay. So the warriors can get a defense buff, right? How do I use spells? Whirlwind, right? Yeah, with Whirlwind. Fire Whirlwind, a destructive spell that deals damage and slows enemies down within a small area for a short time. Nice. Also got Ice Blast too, huh? Later. And then what was the other class? Oh yeah, I can research a sorcerer. Research combat technology class sorcerer. Okay. Train a sorcerer. Cast a sorcerer spell on an allied warrior. Ooh, this is exciting. How do I train it? In the barracks, right? Where's my sorcerer? Ooh, enchanter. Ooh, sorcerer. Alright, which one of these guys are good at that? You've got health. You've got shit for damage. What about you? Energy? You suck. Health? You have a lot of health. What about you? What about you? Energy sucks. What about you? Oh my god, these guys are terrible. Critical hit chance. Health is low, but spirit is high. What is a spirit useful for? He's got low health, but that's okay. Spirit gain. Critical hit chance. Spirit effect. Oh. Spirit effect is minus 60. That's just his health, right? So you are my sorcerer. Right? Did I choose a sorcerer? I did choose a sorcerer, right? Yes. You are the sorcerer. You are my new Merlin. Go. It's go time. Okay. Where's my sorcerer now? Are you the sorcerer? You're the sorcerer, right? Control 3. And what do I do here? Touch of stones. Gives an ally temporary. Okay, cool. The Velimir's last attack in this force is coming. If we succeed, we can leave the settlement and move on. The miller will come tonight. I feel how in a few hours the earth will shake in this very place. Remember that millers are more vulnerable to magic than the physical damage. And may Hurin show us the way to victory. Left mouse button on an enemy, you can read a short description and see what the abilities they have. You can read the information gained in the bestiaries. Perhaps you should read about the miller's traits. Good luck in battle. Thank you for that. Thank you for that follow there. Appreciate that. They're coming. They're coming, guys. Survive the attack. Maybe I should hire another sorcerer since they're good at magic, right? The monsters are able to take magic damage. What does this do? Defense? I'll take it. Wait, why can't I choose you? Oh, I think it's gated. I think I'm only allowed to hire one at a time. Or either that or I can't train during combat. That's probably what it is. It's probably gated. It's either tutorial gated where I can't train anymore, or I can't train any during combat. Oh shit. That's the guy, right? That's the guy. Oh shit. Oh, this is easy. This boss is a pushover. Do we win? Velimir's last attack in this force is coming. If we succeed... Oh, there's another one. We can leave the settlement, I feel like, in a few hours. Oh, no, we're done, right? Complete the tutorial. And may Purin show us victory to the way to victory. Yes. Complete tutorial. We won, guys. Victory! Congratulations, you have successfully completed the tutorial and are now ready to challenge the darkness. Alright, wow, that is a freaking long-ass tutorial. Okay, is there settings? There is a settings. Alright, what I'm going to do is take a quick bathroom break here. It's a freaking long-ass tutorial. So I'm going to BRB, take a break, you guys take a break, and then we will check out the new game, I guess, and see what it's like. So BRB.